Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be continuing watching the How to Trolldier series by Soundsmith. I cannot wait to watch this, man. So far this series has been fantastic. Today's video is called Gameplay 1, the little details, and I'm sure it is going to be just as awesome as the other ones we've watched. So thank you so much to everybody who's been supporting the channel here, liking and commenting, all that great stuff. I really appreciate it. And with that being said, if you're new, do not forget to hit that sub button, please, and thank you. And let's go ahead and jump into it.
My previous Trolldier videos have, for the most part, focused on the mechanical aspects of market gardening. You know, like when to swing, where to jump, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's well and good, but I thought it might be nice to have this next video show some of that stuff in action, you know, in a real game. Well, I mean, it's a casual Hightower server, so I guess you can draw your own conclusions on whether or not that's real, but regardless. I originally intended this series to be like how a spy thinks, but I think since Trolldier is so fast-paced, we might have to slow down, stop, and replay a few clips, since I really want to dive into the meat of what's going on here. So let's get started. Watch this first clip and see if you notice anything interesting about it.
I bet alternatively you guys can just join off me or Soundsmith.
Nice.
So what happened there? Let's go ahead and take another look at it. You'll notice in the top right, I can see that a sniper just killed somebody on my team. Using sound, I can place him over here. Let's go ahead and pause. So this sniper absolutely sees me. He knows what I'm coming for. He knows why.
He knows what's happening.
Snipers really tend to like to hide under that balcony right over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strafe to the right to try and bait him into going under there. Then I'm going to strafe back left, and then I'm going to get the garden. So we go to the right, go to the left, and get that.
Nice.
Interestingly enough, this also allowed me to slow myself down so that I could get under the balcony in the first place. This next one's a bit of a long one. We're going to be trying to get this anger sniper over here. Now, I've actually run into this guy before, earlier in the game. In fact, I think I got him a couple of times. But I noticed something interesting about this guy. I noticed that he tends to alternate between the top spawn exit with the balcony and the lower spawn exit over by those main sets of doors. So we're going to go away from this pyro real quick. We're going to go get some health. But then I kind of want to test my little theory. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do kind of a general jump. This is going to let me market garden somebody if I need to. But more than anything, it's really just a way to kind of look at the spawn exit and see who's there. So we'll look for the sniper. Sure enough, there he is. Unfortunately, I can't get to him because that's a very narrow tunnel. I don't want to be bee-hopping through there. So we're going to go and get some health before we go back in. Now, as I recall, there's a pyro fighting a scout over on the left. Luckily, the scout wins. Also, if you look at the kill
like,
feed,
not anymore.
he just body shot somebody on the tower, which probably means he's on the balcony. This gives me the green light to go ahead and do my little jump. Over the hill, up the stairs, and sure enough, there he is on the balcony. And we get the market.
Man.
And we jump off away into the sunset. For this next one, we're going to be trying to get a sniper again, but a different one. It's that guy, the one with the fruit shoot. So watch what happens when I jump at him for the first time. He sees me, and he actually jukes me. That means he knows how to deal with Trolldiers. This means I'm going to have to kind of change up my approach. Watch what happens. Did you see it? Let's watch that again. So since I know he's going to abruptly turn, I go a little bit further than I normally would to account for that turn. This allows me to also turn abruptly before he can see me and get the market guard.
Man.
Choosing when to go in as Trolldier is really super important, and this is a good example of that. There are some NGs who are just turtling over here, and I can't really go in because they've got sentries there, and I don't have the tools to deal with it.
Yeah, I don't want to get caught over that
There's
sentry.
a soldier who just decides to jump in and start destroying all their stuff, and that keeps all of them distracted.
Well, when in doubt, just send soldier in there. You're okay.
This gives me the green light to go in and get the sniper down here. Now, if I were to have gone in before that soldier showed up, I almost certainly would have died because there were sentries there.
Yeah, for sure.
This next one, you're going to have to look a little closely. So we're just jumping around, having a good time, but look up on the blue balcony. There's an ammo box and a rifle over there. So we're not going to act on that right now. Just keep that in the back of your mind.
Okay.
We're just going to keep jumping around, have a good time, jump over here, see if there's anybody over here. There's nobody over there, so we're going to jump up and grab some health. Do a little jump over here. Go a little bit too far. That's okay. Notice a pyro coming out of spawn. Pick him up real quick. Now, let's look at that balcony again. Now, there's a bunch of stuff on there. And there's a sniper over here. So what this tells me is that there's at least 3 snipers on the enemy team, and they all like to frequent the battlements. So that means if I were to jump at them directly, then there's a good chance I'm going to get body shot. And that's not good.
Good chance. Good chance.
Well, first we're going to say hi to the spy. He's pretty cool. Anyway, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do a jump where they can't see us until it's too late. So we're going to go up the stairs over here and pogo off the tower, and by the time they see us, it's too late. Actually, I don't think they saw me at all, but it's good to be careful.
I think they see me at all. I don't think they did.
Really tiny details when you're Trolldiering. So we're going to start off doing this jump over here. Classic stair slide. We're going to fly up here. Pull out my shovel a bit too late. I'm going to try and man-tread this guy, but it's not really enough.
Oh.
We're going to jump over here, and we're going to kind of see if we can get up onto the blue balcony. Unfortunately, there's nobody there, but then all of a sudden I just do this random jump and get a soldier who's just coming out of spawn.
Wow.
So why did I do that? Why did I know that he would be there? Well, let's watch it again. When we jump up here and we're going to the battlements, let's pause right here. You see him?
Oh.
Now look at which way he's facing. So what that tells me is he's going to come out of the right spawn exit. So we do kind of a blind prediction, and sure enough, there he is.
Dang,
now,
dude.
Unfortunately, he's a soldier, so
that's what he was talking about, you know, like the split decision. You know, sometimes when you're playing TF2, it gets so chaotic that you just got to make a split decision really, really fast. So that was awesome, man.
He panics and blows himself up, so it all works out in the end. Now, sometimes the things you're paying attention to don't always have to be your enemies. They could be your teammates. So we're going to mess up our jump over here. That's a bit embarrassing, but watch that sniper.
It's a bit embarrassing.
That one that just shot the pyro. He's going to become important later, but just keep him in the back of your mind for right now. Mess up another jump, and there's a heavy right over there.
Mess up
We're
another
gonna
jump.
Distract him a little bit, and then we're going to see if he's distracted. He is, but before we can get to him, the soldier ends up killing him. That's fine. But did you see that sniper? He's going up the tower. Now, I also know there's a sniper on blue who's semi-competent. So if I were a semi-competent sniper trying to get a line on a huntsman sniper on the tower, where would I be standing? Well, I'd be standing right there.
Wow.
Now, another little thing that you should pay attention to is the kill feed. So, first, let's go ahead and try and get this heavy. He dies just before we're able to guard him. That would have been real cool. That one's a heartbreaker.
Oh,
but anyway,
man.
check out the kill feed. You see that demo? Pay attention to him. So we're going to jump away here, and the demo spawns.
Okay.
Now, I know that that demo likes to go out the lower spawn exit, which is why I'm going to take a peek over here. Sure enough, there he is. I'm going to go say hi to the spy real quick, and we're going to see if we can pick up the demo. We pogo out the rocks, and we're able to bag another kill. Those rocks are awesome. I really wish more people would use those. But we're going to come back to that in a second. So right now, we're going to talk about...
That was the last video we watched, was these rocks are awesome.
Your movement patterns as Trolldier. You know, in this game, people really seem to have trouble hitting a moving target. So, even if you do a dumb jump, you end up getting yourself in a sticky situation, somebody's focusing you super hard, always try to stay in the air, because it's way harder to hit a moving target. Because of that, I'm able to get away to the medic. Medic turns around, he's doing God's work. Unfortunately, there's a spy that comes around the corner. I'm not able to get to him in time. Felt bad about that one. But anyway, back to those rocks. There was a sniper over there earlier.
Felt bad about that one.
Fortunately, we go a bit too far, but we can pogo off the rocks and get him right there. I feel like I should make a video about those rocks. Just a full thing. Anyway, last clip of the day. I'm not really sure what this soldier's doing. Not really sure what I'm doing. Anyway, we get the kill. We're low on health. People are focusing us. So we're going to go ahead and jump over here to the health. Health is gone, so we're going to jump back up to spawn and kind of reset.
Okay.
Now that we've got some health, we're going to head on back out. See who we can find. We jump over here. I'm going to jump up here, but the pyro's friendly. We say hi to him and move on. Now, I decide I want to get that scout, but the pyro's there, so I pull out at the last second. Unfortunately, I mess up my jump. So now, I've got this gibbous pyro who is just dead set on killing me. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to do a jump that banks on the assumptions that the pyro's not going to look up. Because, I mean, let's be real. He's a gibbous pyro. He's probably not going to look up. And so, what I end up doing is what can only be described as the Trolldier equivalent of a cornerstone.
Oh, that was sick.
We jump on our merry way.
Oh, that was it. Oh, man. The sellout section. Okay, man. Like I said, that was the next part in the How to Trolldier series by Soundsmith, and I'll be sure to put the original video link down below if you want to go watch it for yourself. That was awesome, man. I love Soundsmith, love the humor, but I love, like, it's a really cool mix of, like, funny, but really informative at the same time. and I love these types of videos, man. So if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to hit the like button. It really helps out the channel here. If there's anything else you want to see me react to, you're more than welcome to comment down below, and I'll be sure to put it on the list to make. So thank you so much for being here. I will see you in the next video, and do not forget, man, it's Orc Army for life.